Hello, hello. We're here yet again. Here yet again with... Get the sound back on. Disco Elysium! Woohoo! This game's awesome. Oh my god. From the moment I woke up this morning, I was thinking about themes in this game. And, yeah, I'm really liking it. How's everybody doing today? I feel like we're gonna get into a rather uncomfortable confrontation. Yes, let's start with a confrontation. Should I put something in my hand? Like, do I bash him in the face with a crowbar? Sounds about right. Yeah. Wait. What are the perks? Ooh, I'm full health, but +1 intellect. We're smoking a cigarette. Let's do it! Stick that in your mouth. How do I make you work? Oh dear. Okay. Can I please have a cigarette? Uh-oh. I've forgotten how to do this. There's like a button for cigarette. To smoke. Oh, here we go. Is that not working? There we go. That was a weird hitbox on that button. Cool. We took a ding. But it's okay. I'm smarter.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
I mean, yes. I get it. I can't disagree with that.
Your body does not betray your degeneracy. That's a lie. You're in great shape.
Size him up first. I'm with the police. We need to get to the harbor. Yeah.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
Sounds like alcohol. Contorts in disgust.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can.
What?
It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right. I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to enter. Oh, cool. I just drink a little on the weekends.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
What the fuck is a ham sandwich race? I'm the police and I need you to comply now.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
I don't know what you're saying, man.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Okay.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos.
Well, let's not make fun of their
But
potatoes.
now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Hey, Disco is not dead. Shut up.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach.
I feel like
It must
violence
be
is the
one
answer
that
now.
opens the door to the harbor.
I just need to move about 20 centimeters back. No, I think that's my natural... Your situation is serious. You probably killed a man. I need to talk to your boss. You know what? Maybe I'll appeal to him.
Enough with this begging.
Begging?
You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
I mean, okay.
Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Oh, how very kind.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Okay.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him.
I'm
off
gonna
guard.
do it.
No.
Wait.
Don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember?
Not suggestion.
Communicate.
Taking a back door. Advanced race theory. Knock him out. I like how he's
Just
staring
like
at him like that.
Instinct.
Yeah.
Over. A solid strike straight into his throat. Into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break.
Oh shit, I hope I didn't kill him.
The man is reeling, gasping for air.
Do we
Time
keep
stands still
going?
around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of
Oh
blood
shit, I
appears
killed
on
him.
the man's
Oh shit.
He's open. Rip into him. Right hook. Escalate it. Get intimate with him. Bring the hurt closer.
No, right hook is the smart one. 360, if I get too fancy... No, right hook. Uh-oh. Maybe the surrounding kick would have worked. I made him mad.
Oh God. Wrong move. Your head is in his hands, like a pair of forceps crushing you, and you can feel every jewel.
Okay.
Say it. I am a degenerate drunk.
Take the pain, goddammit. At least take that.
Yes. No. How did this happening? I was winning. I like the disbelief. Nah, wiggle loose.
Even under the increased force on your skull, there is no pain.
Yeah.
Just the sound of your own blood gushing in there.
Oh, that's bad.
Feeding your mind with oxygen.
Am I dying?
You are a poor player of physical chess.
Oh. Okay, we're not going to get along with the second one. Let's see. Suggestion is against it. You give me a -1? Wow, that's actually a really high roll. Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense.
Oh, that's reasonable.
I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
Oh, okay. But you're all part of the union?
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the union alone.
Oh, why is it get on a
And
controller?
I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Simonees. Now
Well, that's why you're
leave
broke.
me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
Yeah.
He does not so much as glance at.
Oh, wait, not that mug. No, I gotta get rid of that thing. Put this in the trash
Stop
lately?
showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
Valid. Valid. Alright. This is the hard one. Come on, conceptualization.
Go ahead.
Damn it!
Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
Just ask for race secrets. No.
That's understandable. Jean-Luc Measurehead is a sage and an intellectual giant of race theory. Who are you, handmaiden of Al Ghul?
Fair. Let's do it. I did it again?
Just like that, instinct took over. The man is reeling. All you hear is a small...
Alright, karate kick. Let's do it! Why did that work? That's so cool!
man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
I kind of want to scream Disco Inferno. Disco
As
Inferno!
you slam your fist on the button, the man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Kind of glad I didn't use the crowbar.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Oh.
No one
You're
is
fickle.
the new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Really get Kim to trust you. That was the achievement. Well, sorry, bud. I should probably leave before he gets up. But I'll just chat with Kim. Hi. I got $1 out of it. Guy, come on.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
That's respectable.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that Hulk.
I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero. No. But he's the one trying to provoke me. No, because I am the one in responsibility. Okay, I was trying to assert... Okay.
We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
Damn it, Kim! You're very smart. Okay, fine. I won't
Let's
do it
think of
again.
something else.
Your level of reason is frustratingly correct. So all I had to do was kick his butt. And, you know, I knew it was bad when the guy got a grip on my head. Door is locked and cannot be opened. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's only one way. Well, we advance. Every worker equals member of the board. Okay. This is a Dewey typewriter. Model name in the back. Book La Fumée. Okay. I have a book now. I'll look at that later. Someone's left the coffee machine on? Oh no. That's always a bad idea. I've had a bad experience with that. I burst a coffee pot. Well, I didn't, let's be fair. I decreased my drama, but I love drama. We're putting on those shades. I mean, my drama isn't so good, but boom. Yeah. Neat office shades stuffed away with dock reunion workers. Okay, that's pretty styling. Scribbling down paperwork. But yeah, visual calculus, that's a big part of my character. It's his ability to do detective shit. I'll interact with this book later. La Fumée. Where's the other item I could click? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, nice. I got my +1, intellect still in effect. Didn't need nearly as much a radio sizzling. Giant aspirate on the pillow. Pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. All right. Measuring ass prints. Not my words. Not my words. I could have climbed over? Okay.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
Someone left their cloak behind.
Yes, it was probably you. It does bear the RCM insignia, after all.
God damn it. Think I should get it?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
Thank you, Kim.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
A spirit to core? I like what you're saying. So I got a postcard. Lovely. It gives me +1 shivers? This coat's sick. Does not match my dirty tank top. But that's okay. I'm sure I'll find a real shirt somewhere. Maybe like a full t-shirt. That'll be fun. Alrighty, great machines in quiescence? Quiescence? I don't know how to pronounce that word. I only ever think I've seen it written down. What is it? White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. I think this is going to turn into how when dealing with the two major factions, White Wild Pines, or whatever they're called, and the Union, I think both are going to be considered bad guys. Both likely candidates for suspects. And the only real losers in the situation are the individual people. Like, why did the mercenary deserve to die? That's the purpose. It is oddly quiet. Great machines are sleeping. Oh, hey, there's another one of those ratchet straps. Pallet cargo belts. One says Vermilion. Okay. Drink it in. Speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize the yard below. I wish those speaker towers and stuff made better sounds. I can never understand what comes out of them. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Oh, come on. I can't even use interfacing? BS. Give me that cash. Man. I got enough money for 2 days. Industrial size. Why would somebody willingly burn their coffee? Travesty. Container, container, container! Hi.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Oh.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
What? I don't know what that means.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
That does not rhyme. He's so engaged in it, he doesn't notice you. Nah, hi!
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there.
What a loyal
How
man.
can I help you, mister? I see you are not a Union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow? What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know.
Yeah.
And folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Yeah? What are you doing in the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Well, good thing I got that cigarette. The mountains of containers rising behind him.
Everything
Damn
is so
it!
pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Wow, red is so much prettier than drab old
Sure
green.
is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I hate to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Yeah, thanks, Kim.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Loaded up with what? Where is everyone?
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
With a
We're on a
confidential look.
strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Oh, is Jean-Luc the guy I beat up?
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What trouble did they get in?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
Okay, now he's gonna tell me.
Him and his boy stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett.
Hey,
telling
Death
him
and
to
Parts, how
take
you
some
doing?
time off.
Oh, pineapple mango. How you doing? Pineapple mango sounds pretty damn tasty, don't get me wrong. Unless it's a euphemism for something. How you doing, buddy? Really? But would they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details.
It's a Tropicana.
Well, that's
Ooh,
just
okay.
how boys are, you know.
I mean, I'm gonna be
I haven't
honest.
been in a fight since I was in middle school.
You don't sound like you've been in a fight. But yeah, I'm a big mango fan, and I've done a lot of catering with pineapple.
Easy.
There's a lot of fun stuff you can
Let's
do.
keep this on the hearties.
Thank you. Hey, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words.
Hey,
words,
DJN, how you
and
doing?
Look, even
Yeah,
more
mango's
words.
fantastic.
This guy could go on.
This
till
game,
the end
I-
of days.
Absolutely love. I am doing it 2 days a week, but I cannot stop thinking about the themes, the ideas. I'm hooked. I'm like super hooked. It's hard to play other games. Oh, no kidding. Nice. What you eating today? I know. Well, I mean, even today, I was like, I was undergoing like the thought of just like, oh yeah, let's explore the idea of losing your memory, right? It's like, would you be who you are? I don't even think I would be able to have a say. I don't know how I'd react with no experiences to, pull from. Too late.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to
Ooh,
a
shrimp
prized
scampi is
fishing rod
awesome.
he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Shrimp scampi. Man, I gotta give me some. I actually have not had a decent amount of garlic in my life for way too long. And that's gotta change.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
And then continues immediately. Indeed. Hell yeah.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
I just don't want to know where I can
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
You're Ruby, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Arish, mister. Mum
Yeah,
had to
Arish.
leave my dad after
Garlic
he
is
got a bit
fantastic.
violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
Have you guys ever had roasted garlic? I always used to make this honey roasted garlic that you spread on toast mixed with balsamic reduction. So good. And really, it's only like 3 ingredients. It's 4 ingredients. It's salt and pepper, roasted garlic, and mixed olive oil and honey. And you just roast it until it's soft. It's so good. Hell yeah. Ooh, roast garlic on chicken? That sounds awesome. Alright, he's Irish.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot.
Rude.
I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way.
Thank you,
Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
He raises a hand in a welcome
I'm
gesture.
like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Okay.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Oh,
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
I did not expect to get this line of questioning here.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those
Oh,
duvet
this is a nice
suits
enough
that
guy,
my
but
missus likes so much.
this guy's
I'm
awesome.
real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Well, you had me until... Okay. But yeah, this guy's awesome. I like the
But I
good
can't
nature
listen to
attitude and the
radio
never
all the
shuts
time.
up attitude.
There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
Oh yeah. Wait, Elizabeth Beaufort. She's a yeah, she's the one who is defending the Hardy
But she's a
Boys.
real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day.
Well,
I'm sure.
she would be nice if she wasn't a lawyer.
If me missus and me was to have
It'd
a
be
child,
better if
I'd
she
be
wasn't
real
against
happy
me.
if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Why do you know that?
Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
Oh. Watching you meekly with his blue eyes. You know what? I think you're doing a great job, buddy. This would totally fall apart if you didn't shine.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
This guy's been exceedingly
Sometimes
helpful.
I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
See?
Bye-bye now.
There's no reason to crap on this guy's day. He was unnecessarily helpful. Let's take a look inside of these. Wait, what? Okay, we're gonna poke out because I feel like there's a new stuff. Never met a Leo myself. Oh, well, okay. I take it back. There's nothing to grab. Back we go. We go. What else? What else? What else? Good old point and click adventure. Strats. Stair made of pallets leading up. I can appreciate that. He has a pallet floor? Oh, respect. Alright, let's get a profile on this guy. Hey, stop. Where are you going? Aw, come on. You don't like the idea of a pallet floor? Just add a couple planks and you got a real floor. I am particularly
Before
fond
you
of
is
pallets.
a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Well, fair.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing.
I mean, his
He
office is
simply
a
stares at you.
cargo container. Let's be fair. Why are you staring at me?
With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Oh. Yeah, let's get straight to business. There's been a murder.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Whoa.
It's good of you two to stop
My name's
by.
Harry Dubois?
Please, have a seat.
Oh, I hate this man's voice. Extra! Read all about it.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
Okay.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
You're very rotund,
He
sir.
looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Excellent.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Hell yeah. Look, Kisaragi, he's got my back. You can shoot him in
Forget
the
about
face.
that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
All right, in a situation like this, I want your guys' opinion. Is it a position of dominance to continue standing? Because I feel that's kind of a petulant defiance. Or taking a seat and getting straight to business. I'm not sure which one's more of a power struggle. I mean, having Kim stand behind me, I think that would be more intimidating than that. Like me, I'm getting to business as the good cop, and then I have him as backup, clearly visible. That might be a tough one. I'm only tangentially good at these power plays. No, I've talked myself into it. I think sitting might be the best bet here.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair is incredibly uncomfortable. Fortunately, your ass is made of iron, and the chair is made of wood. Iron beats wood.
That was a tough
You
roll.
managed not to shift around too much.
See, yeah, the roll of okay, I think sitting was a mistake, mainly because it's kind of a power play. He puts me on the weak end by trying to
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Oh, yeah, but
This
Sure.
should take care of that nonsense.
novelty check? It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
That is a bribe.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Yeah, but puts him in a position of a power. Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
That actually links the two suspects. Because, I mean, Gart may not be a suspect, but if he knows one of the main suspects, that's possible motive. I'm not going to do the shove it. Keep it. I'm good.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
I do look like a bum, but, I'll pretend I have principles.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Yep.
The world is swallowed by
Damn
a
it.
black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Yeah, that'll pull him in here. I do need a little bit more morale. That's going to be my biggest weakness. How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Composure. Do not... Your ass is iron. The chair is killing you. See? The chair was a mistake. Come on, composure.
God, you're
Damn it.
sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you?
Composure.
You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
Don't cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
I would have died if I didn't take my magnesium.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
I'm in a stupor? I can just keep... There are no Harrys. Let your mind go into a safe place. Oh, I'm shutting down. I'm shutting down. Let your mind go to your safe place. Wait, keep sliding down the chair like Jello? Composure! You have screwed me today!
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Probably.
Maybe you could use your hands.
I'm mad at you, Composure.
In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. Actually, this carrot's uncomfortable. I could use a glass of water. No! I'm melting. I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Thank you, Kim. That's why I have you as a thing.
Here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Okay, so we're not doing that quite yet, because that's going to be playing our hand. Are you going to ask how I got in? Call me, no. I met Joyce, company reps. I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again. I want to talk to you about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez.
Yeah,
I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
good.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I sense there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
You've heard wrong. We're not. Are we door-opening machines? I've opened a few doors in my life. Sure.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Says the shady man.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you?
There we
He's
go.
got another thing
Physical
coming.
instrument composure
Play his
failed
game,
me.
son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on
Damn
top.
right. Whose door is it? I bet you don't know anything about hang. Fine, I was looking into it. Yeah, I bet you don't even know anything about
Harry,
the
my
hanging.
dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Yeah, why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You
Clearly.
look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I can't accept this thing.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder. Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too.
See,
Yes, we
extortion.
both understand what you meant.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
Okay, wait. You meant this is maybe the only way. I won't hold it against you. Oh, thank you, Kim. I mean, if I just straight up ask him, he knows I'm going to be investigating him. Yeah.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
No comment.
Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
Indeed.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You
See,
too,
I like Kim.
Lieutenant.
I like Kim.
You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
I'm gonna leave now.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Thanks. I was wondering how I was supposed to get out.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
There we go. Red dog. Alright, so I interviewed him initially. I still got two timed things, so... Find the murder weapon. Whirling secret passage. Damn. But where do I go to start investigating the drug traffic? Because I gotta get into somebody. I feel like working with this guy is gonna cause more problems, you know, with my integrity than anything else. Alright, Kim. I do have limits, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna take any guff from you, guy. But I didn't take a bribe. That's a real win in my book. I still feel broke, but it's a win. I've already paid for my hostel room. Wait, how do I get up here? I still need to look around here, though. Maybe I'll find something. Lettering. Kvalsund. All these areas, I mean, it's cool, but I have absolutely no frame of reference as to where they are. Which is kind of cool. Very much gives the impression of, you know... Wait, what is this?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Okay. If they have me a, you know, learning the language a little bit, that's kind of cool.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I'm putting it on the ground. Cool, I can kind of take a look inside of it. I think. Or use it as a bridge? Is that what's happening here? Oh, no. Oh, no. What have I done? Yeah, it's not precarious at all. Oh, shit. That's not OSHA regulated.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
A quiet thump
the harbor
tells me.
sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I like the
I
thoughts.
can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
I'm gonna turn it off.
The crane does not return to its original position.
Good. Now let's take a look inside the crane. Because if they're trafficking drugs, it would be in some of these cargo containers, yes?
Before you stands a cargo container. Just one of many in the yard.
I think there's something special about this container. It does look different.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Come on, Kim. Maybe? I can't tell. I think we should investigate
You
further.
do? Because I don't.
Well, okay, fair. Wait,
There
why
are
not?
a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Maybe there's contraband in there.
There may very well be, but we are not here to look for that.
Yeah, we are.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
Open the
You
door.
attempt to turn the handle.
Damn it!
To no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Oh, come on.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of
Oh,
metal.
hollow does mean empty.
Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
I've been in the world for 2 days. Hey,
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
thanks, Rhetoric. Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
He looks startled. Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
I respect that. And you have notably put me in my place. But there's got to be a key. I think it's going to open up something later on. I feel like I'm eventually going to, like, piss Kim off to the point where he no longer wants to help me. But he does trust me completely. That is an achievement I got. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Hell yeah. Bottles worth 10 cents. Hell yeah. Hey, this is like a treasure trove. Hell yeah. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner. That's right, we're gonna live like kings. Gonna get me a hostel tonight. To sleep. Like a not homeless person. I will need to get a new hat.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
Oh no, Renee. Wait, Renee, as in a,
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing
understand your nervousness.
incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously
yeah, Renee, the
organized.
old guy.
There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim. I'm gonna ask him about
You're
it.
really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
I respect that. Downside. I don't have any more leads. Where do I go if not here? Well, I guess my main lead's tonight. That's the important one. Huh. How lovely. I can sell it? Alright, I think the pawn shop's gonna be the next bet. Unless... Stop that. Where are you going? Oh, okay. There's gotta be a place I can climb down on. Yeah, like how do I get here? Or on the roof. There's stuff on the roof. I guess I could have snuck in. That's not my guy. Yeah, a phone.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change.
I can't squander my money. Anything else? Do a quick cursory click. I guess we can leave. Alright, ask Renee about the photo. I mean, that's not going to help me with the murder. I do have an objective. Can I get on the roof? Hey. Did I earn your
So-
respect?
How'd you like our harbor?
It was nice.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
I mean, sure.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed the
The
hangman?
mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Yeah? Let's change the
The
topic.
man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
I like this guy, but not helpful. Damn, where to now? I don't think Renee's gonna have much of it in the way of a lead, but... I need to find more drivers. That's the important part. It's 10:35. In the morning, I suppose. Ooh, where are those guys? Here we go. Talk to me.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the foot.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap it twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like recalling a subject from hypnosis. You've jolted her back to reality. You alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Huh. Where else have you been?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerra.
Don't know what that means.
Until you came along, that is.
And she looks at me accusing. Yeah. So I take it you're there?
Someone was.
The meaning was perfectly clear. Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What
It's
difference
rough.
does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world. The present.
Thanks, reaction speed. Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, man.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out.
What?
The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Takes your
While
measure.
you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Mefk, it was a golden age.
Who's...
This is Gabriel Buenguerra.
A strikingly handsome man looks
Okay.
straight at you. His head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Okay.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
Okay. I like somebody who can, like, live in that world so well. I have other questions. Please,
Why not,
questions.
Harife?
Don't know
It's
what
not
that
like
means.
I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Behind her, the mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks. Interesting. Don't really understand. Where I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
I mean, fair. Why is that? Wait, why is that?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
Okay, let's change the
A
subject.
hell dream is what it is.
According to the rhythm, only her own, staring at the photo. What are you hauling?
Diamonds?
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Yes. Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
You get high off driving. What if your cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
That's not what I'm... What a name. Seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about
What
drugs.
do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
The adversary? That's not really what I would get at.
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Interesting.
I don't like the sound of any of that.
I do.
Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Half-Light, you're killing me, man. We're gonna get my hands on an experience like that.
If you don't know,
Oh, okay. Interested in smuggling.
you're man, Lowman. What of it?
Your ma? As in my mother? Yeah, let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
Huh. You don't know the cargo. Could it be drugs? Can you... How can you not know?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
Damn this. Make her answer.
Making fun. I didn't ask you, did I? If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet.
No.
Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
I don't care
Diamonds
about that.
are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime.
Hey!
Make yourself
The
pretty.
Wizzo
like
Fozzie.
Eva de
How you doing?
Zoras.
Welcome aboard. Thank you for following. Hey. That startled the hell out of me. Okay, let's see. No. It's all good. But it's good to see you. Welcome aboard. How you doing today? How are you liking the game so far? This is my first thing, and I am hooked. I love this game. Okay, fine.
I would never make fun of a real lawman, Sheriff.
I guess that means sheriff.
Ma'am, you're not responsible for what the client puts in your lorry, as long as the seals are not opened. We officers know that.
Straight
They
up.
offer.
Fine.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world.
Really?
It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree.
I mean, that's kind of cool. Hey, what kind of character did you make? Which I understand the entire game is character crafting, but like, did you start off with like kind of a smart thing? I kind of started as a meathead, personally.
Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Fine.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
You know, if only I could find my damn badge. I feel like I would be able to not have to hunt down. Oh, geez, okay. That is quite the direction to go into. But, I mean, I feel like this game kind of, you know, not only allows for that, but, like, you know, comes out of left field. Like, the end of the day, we're going to turn into something. Whether that's what we intend to or not. I kind of like the idea that we start as quite literally a blank slate. And that we're crafting a character as we go. Did learn my name was Harry Dubai, though. That's kind of cool. I think it's a pretty sick name. Alright, where? Do you think the pawn shop guy has my badge? Okay, here we go. I feel like Kim's gonna be disappointed in me that I've made no progress.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, They stare at you
I
with
know.
the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Which, I mean, the concept of Disco Elysium, that's kind of one of my friends brought that to my attention, is Elysium's like the Roman mythological concept of a reincarnation. So basically, like, when you go to Elysium, historically, like, it's supposed to erase your memories to create a new person. And that I think that's exactly how the game starts. That's what you're doing. That's the purpose. Which is freaking cool. Seymour.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
I already know what I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure.
Yeah.
You can use it for that.
It's
or
a little...
any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Yeah, I'm not too versed myself in Roman myth. It's one of those that I missed, mainly because it was a copy of Greek myth. But you know what I mean. But yeah, it's a having that little detail. Like Disco is kind of giving you an era, whereas Elysium's giving you like a theme of the game. And all that's in the title itself. And I love how it starts, where if you click new game, there's no character creation. You get 3 options, and that's it. Yeah. Sure.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
I don't understand how somebody can not like music. Sir, I appreciate you. You're an authentic individual, but I don't know. We can agree on that.
W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Ooh, I would sleep outside for a boombox. But not yet. If I get something that could use it, I'd do that. That's all. You think they would have a badge? Like a Harry Dubois badge?
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I want to ask about my missing gun
Sure
again.
thing.
Okay, fine.
Sure, man.
Okay, that wasn't the lead I wanted it to be. But okay. What's this?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
I mean, respectful. How much for the streetlight? Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
I'm not.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
I mean, yeah.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
I mean, okay. How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
Half-light? You're not helping me here, man. Are you out of your mind? Just one on every corner. Tiny light. Seems a bit steep. Sounds about right, I imagine. It wasn't easy solving that thing off its own.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
That's fair. I like how you can actually buy the streetlight. There's nothing else I need to know about the light. I'm out of here. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, the day's burning, and I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to go. Let's see what we got. So, prove your authority to Titus Hardy. I should just punch him in the throat. Find moral, can't do that till after Wednesday. Ask Renee, I guess I can do that, but I don't think that would leave me. Ask Kim to tell you about the case. Oh, have I not done that? Okay, let's do that. Kim, we need to talk. Tell me about the
What
case
do you
again.
want to know?
Literally anything about it.
Yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Why would they have called the cops, though?
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay. Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Of course, I understand now. Make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Excellent. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Yeah, but he was shot. White male in his 40s? What more? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. I was thinking something otherworldly. Come on, he's not going to take that. Okay.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers' union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Yeah, that's
I
not going to work.
expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Okay.
Good.
Why did the 41st send me?
You pick over what's left
Fair.
of your frontal cortex, but no compelling explanations emerge.
Excellent. Did that solve the mission? The jam mystery. Terminal B, smuggle raw ingredients, Revachol. Joyce says there are 3 drivers. Talk to them. One of them must know something about the drug trade. There's 3 drivers, specifically. Okay. So one of them's gotta. You know, if I buy something, do you think he's going to,
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
delicious.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Okay.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
No!
The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
All right, composure, redeem yourself. Dress code, rummager.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Legit.
This jacket is the apex of human evolution. The moment at which man became weatherproof.
Thanks, endurance.
Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Okay, you haven't
Good
led me
choice,
astray,
officer.
Shivers.
Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
I will not deface my Shivers.
You see 2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered. reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Faun Ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
Interesting. Solidarity aid?
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Okay, I'll look. But what about the speakers, though? Doesn't anybody want those speakers?
These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Can't I just buy the sad Concord Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
Why do I need speakers? That's why I want them. I think I might...
That's right, officer. You're a high-class
Alright, buddy. Let's talk.
Everything's still cool here, officer. You mean these delicious pre-packaged shells? No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers. An extremely reputable guy.
This one's tough. I feel like he's gonna crack.
Humanix. Humanitarian aid.
Who is your spy?
Oh, he's a good guy. I think you'd get along. I'll let you know the next time he's around.
Interesting.
Okay.
We'll need more if we're going to pin this one down, he thinks. Good questions, though. Sharp eyes, officer.
Thanks, Spirit.
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook? No problem here.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, he's...
Interesting.
We'll need more if we're going to pin this one down.
Excellent. See, this one's tough. I gotta crack down on him, but I think my talking skills are low. I'm basically specifically made for karate kicks to the face. Here.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
This is funny. Nah. Found. Where's the humanitarian aid one? Is that her? Selling her stuff? Her cargo, rather? Alright, talk to me. We're back.
The woman is still hunched over.
Huh? Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
Okay, what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
I think I see where
So
this
the
is going.
Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Maigret.
Oh!
Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
It's a beautiful
the
song.
most beautiful. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish.
Oh, okay.
She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
Ugh, fine. I can't inspect their cargo, though. Do I need a warrant for that? Damn it. Fine, we'll come back to this. Maybe a, what's-her-name will give me a lead on the, drug trade thing. Or I can report my badge missing. Yeah, I suppose we'll do that. I've been avoiding it. I don't need to take responsibility for my actions.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
After a while, you hear the old man greet you on the radio. Oh, no.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Jules Pidou.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas.
The
radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
It's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please talk like a human to me. These numbers mean
State
nothing
your
to me.
message, sir. Over.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-9, repeat message, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Crap.
10-22, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
I don't know who he is. Why do I give a crap what he thinks?
What does he want?
Jean Vicmer.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who's this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieu, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
Jean Vicmer.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vicmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Yes. Sounds like he's losing his patience.
Who lost his badge?
Oh no, Chester McLean.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Huh.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective.
Thank
who
you,
would
Encyclopedia.
Not use his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Tell him to stop this. This is serious. Ha ha, officer, I lost his badge. Ha ha. Like I'm the first misplaced badge. Yeah.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Thanks, Jules.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Excuse me?
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Excuse me? Can we just move on? I want to get reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Thank you.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
God damn it.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
You just stop saying that for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Oh no. I'll say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Drama. Come on, man. Say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Oh, but not with terror.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
Hey, Duck, how you doing, bud? No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it. I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms.
How's it been going, Duck? It's good to see you.
The biggest one in the world.
Lieutenant Kim, what are you packing? It's a gun. What can I say? Regular goddamn murder weapon. You know how they are. Bang, bang. I'm a martial artist. My entire body is one big gun. Damn right.
He says he's a living weapon and we are trying to trick him.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my.
Hey, Baron. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. It's good to see both of you. How have you been doing?
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass, but he still got his wiener.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
On YouTube. Oh, that's kind of cool. You unsubscribed? Oh, no! Wait. Realize you got unsubscribed from a friend of yours on YouTube, and that led me to watching him on Twitch. Oh, nice.
I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. So it was just a, Well, that's cool. Were you able to get resubscribed?
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Get it all set up. So what's been going on, guys? I mean, being sick sucks, but I mean, you're feeling good now. Have you been getting the bug too, Duck? Oh, thank you. I appreciate the thought. After... Just lay off, okay?
He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off.
I had bad eggs. Oh no, that sucks. Bad eggs?
Lay off. Lay off. Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he has been entrusted with.
That does sound rough. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Satellite officer.
I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Jeez. Did you both have the same scrambled eggs? What happened?
Oh, God.
How old are eggs? Like, how old are these eggs?
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
There's personal details I'd like to assess.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Oh no, God.
Wait,
I hope you feel better
before
soon.
you say anything stupid, think it through.
Rhetoric? I need information, not fear.
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be
oh no.
smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Me, name, rank, date of birth. Are you alone in the room?
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
Straight jacket, please. Damn right. This game is amazing. Have you ever played it? Been having tons of fun. Oh, nice. Oh, how are Steam Decks? I've never actually played one. No, this one I highly encourage. It's a incredibly cool, like text-based adventure kind of thing. Wanted to know if you got my badge description right in your report.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Nice, okay.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10. Excuse me, sir. Over.
I thought.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over.
Oof. Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Okay, we're done with the car. My teammates bullied me out. Alright, damn, where do I go? Let's see. Well, I reported it. What else we got? Smoker on the balcony. That is, I gotta do 2100. The murder weapon. Sing karaoke. Who made the call? Victim's tattoos. Who would know that? I'm playing Sims, busting out. Really? Has the architecture been very different between the games? Who put clothes? An
old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Huh. Pinball, huh? From Building B?
Silence. No one answers your call.
Whirling in Rags. Interesting.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
That's fair. Fine. Hey, Snowhush, how you doing? Didn't you have levels? Wild. And then just like having the evolution from there. Yeah, I didn't lock it back up.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy
Sins
cartons,
busting out,
dirty
and I
rags,
think
and
herbs
organic
look
waste.
familiar. Oh, that's kind of cool. Nah, I don't need
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Oh no, Kumo, come on. Don't make me talk to Kumo. My feelings can't take it. Alright. Sims 2 as such added that half-wall
An
platform.
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
Damn it.
Eternite.
Perception, you killed me. Okay, fine. But how do I get through here? That's the important part. I feel like if I busted this down, I can get inside and then go around. I'm like missing out on stuff. I hate that. Is there something I can click? No. I'm in that awkward stage where I guess I'm kind of just killing time trying to find all these areas. Hey, let's talk to the kid. You know, I cannot encourage it enough. It is so good. It's a, basically you start with a blank slate, and the entire game is a character development. Inform their design decisions, super interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. 4x4 tables. Huh. Inconspicuous pile of Internite. Yeah, but unfortunately I didn't look at it well enough, so now it is forever leaning against the wall. I'm doomed.
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. It's that bad.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman.
That's fair, but rude. Okay, well maybe I'm not a policeman. Or no.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
I'll never... Oh, no. We're gonna be a freaking Tyrannosaurus here. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. It's not your body that's important in police work. It's your... My guy doesn't believe that.
She looks at Dick Mullen, frowning. That's not a healthy look. Muscles get bigger. Heart grows weaker.
Thank you, Endurance. Got my point. Dick Mullen? I like how we don't even have a picture as a reference. Muscle training is a flower arranging for men. I bet he thinks he's real manly like that. He isn't. It's just unhealthy.
She examines the picture closely. The Vespertine detective exhibits few signs of health or unhealth.
There's no way to cop, little girl. I could take him down easy.
Sure you could, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your strength. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, I'm gonna deduce something now. Anxious body language and afraid of the curse.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Composure, you got a lot to make up for, let me tell you. Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary. You don't need to be worried, I'm here to help. Actually, I'd rather not deduce anything.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Okay.
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Yep, that's anxious.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
Simple detectives. A few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Okay. Why? I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Okay, you're uptight because your mother pressures you. Because your mother and the precious. Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor is dismal working conditions. Means you're recycling your body material. It's an immense dedication of the way of business. There's no riches without... No.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
Okay.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Yeah, fine. Do better. Do something about
You're
me.
quite sober.
Ha!
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
It is a, I mean, deducing the things is kind of how do you get through day-to-day life. You can't not deduce things. Bring me a person who has 100% failure to deduce rate. Yeah. How about that? Maybe you could point me towards some booze. I'm having a grand time. I'm also sad and my head hurts. Wait,
because you usually aren't.
Rude, but also true. Maybe you could point me towards some booze? I'm having a grand time.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar.
All right,
somehow.
Justin, come on.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard.
For those who aren't familiar, all of your stats are characters that you can talk to. I have not put much points into my suggestion. As you can see, my guy's a muscle-bound brute. I got endurance, pain threshold, physical instrument, shivers is fun. So I'm playing this guy in a way that it's a muscle-bound. I'm pretty dumb, as you can see, but he's very good at detectiving. Otherwise, he's kind of a muscle-bound clown, but he has a very strong imagination, and he uses that to get things done, and he's actually very good at being a detective. But, you know, all the other stuff is pretty weak. And he's empathetic. I feel like that's important. Like, I don't think you can be a good cop in the idealistic sense, because this is a video game and we need to be idyllic. But that you gotta have empathy to be a good cop, right? I am so unsure as where I need to go. Lady, talk to me. I don't like this extortion for information biz you guys got.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
An idyllic good cop. I spoke to Lorryman.
On the contrary, officer. There are yet camionneurs you have not talked to.
Who?
And don't look so surprised. In a time like this, it would be strange if Wild Pines didn't have eyes on the harbor.
You did miss. I did throat punch and then karate kick a man down.
I suggest
After he
you
grabbed
go
me by
back
his head.
and canvass for more suspects.
Okay. Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
God damn it. How is you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Damn it! Alright, we gotta go find more lorry drivers. Lorry being a truck in this instance. My guy is supposed to be good at violence, but I've been rolling very poorly. How the rolls work in this game is pretty interesting. It's based on 2d6. And yeah, basically double 6 is always a win, a double 1 is always a lose. And the points you put into the stats are add, modifiers to it. Okay. If I go back in here, maybe we'll see whether I get teased or not. I mean, it's been several hours. You guys just still sitting here? Who are you? Talk to me. Do you drive a lorry? Good talk. Let's talk to him. He knows Edgar.
Can I help
or Everart. Damn it. Fine. This whole not having a lead thing's brutal. Let's talk to her. She can't still be in the shower.
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing the lieutenant gives you. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Suppress the urge.
The murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
All right. Let's put some thought into this. Let's look in the journal. Track down your gun. Thank you. Track down your badge. Damn it. Maybe you'll just have to stumble across it down the line. I can't rely on frickin' establish authority in the... Let's go establish some authority. No leads, not being able to pull the horses. It's true. It's true. We can't live like that. All right. You.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Does not look particularly happy. There's only 7. Where's the 8th Hardy Boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The
Interesting.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory.
Yeah.
We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
This is gonna be super... I was weak when we first met. Come on now. Do it!
Establish authority.
Damn it.
Yes. Authority.
My point
Feverish
is 2.
thoughts race through your mind.
Ken, I need your gun. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping. First off, tell me someone who's been... Oh, okay. I don't think that's it being a failure. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent, and has great results.
Don't do it, Authority.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of it. The law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
Well, that's not helping. Maybe I'm not the law after all. Maybe everyone's lying to me. No, you're not going to lose your morale. Law around here. If you start thinking about it. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not going to go down on myself. I'm not going to, say we're both the law here. Nah, I am the law!
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs!
You shut up, Gart.
Sounds like someone's damn broke.
They're not going to give you anything. Can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
This doesn't concern you. See?
Of course it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
We are deep in Far's territory.
Yep.
We need to cool off and re-engage later.
Fine.
Everyone can see you picked some wrong options.
You're on my shit list, Authority.
Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
Thanks, Authority. Asshole. He led me astray. The monster. Ah, it's noon already. I've gone nowhere, damn it. But unfortunately, I got nowhere to go. So talking to him wasn't the answer. Going up here was... Talking to her wasn't. Hi.
You broke down? The back door? The wards? The door? It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures.
I suppose it's all over now. I guess there's no escape.
I've looked around. I can tell you what I saw.
Okay, I'm willing to listen. We are set on the path. There's little else to do.
Oh.
Her facade has dropped. Now you see the curiosity behind the
See?
But before we go on, did you encounter the malignant entity?
Of course. The entity. I didn't see her, but I sensed her presence. Ow.
Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably.
Oh, it's Miss
I've
Skull.
suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw
Interesting.
her.
You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? Of course.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows
Interesting.
what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building.
Interesting,
And
okay.
do return to me after you've talked to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
All the pressure. You know she's been chewing her nails?
God. Ugh. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
I don't think she can do anything
She
about it.
can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
You're talking about a dark entity ruining your business,
Come
lady.
on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. That is obviously...
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize.
Oh, she had to think about it.
She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
Okay.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner. Yes,
Okay.
I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Why not?
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm
Look,
sorry.
just because I look
I'm
like
sure
a
you
bum.
do understand. She's been too busy helping me here, so she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
All right, it's something
The
else in
woman
mind.
looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally, she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Okay, it's all for now, book peddler. I don't think I've ever been upstairs here. Yeah. It's a tome of fascist magic. Rather candid. A quaint picture of book brochure. Very... As a matter of fact, I have 19 children, and I'm still a great cop. Well, yeah, of course. If you have 19 children, I would dedicate all my life to work, too. There's nothing supernatural happening here. Oh, spores. I don't know about spores, but actually... The, supernatural thing is a little wishy-washy. We busted down the door in the back. Because my guy is an unstoppable machine.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games.
I don't want to buy anything here. Okay, we're going to the back. We're going to find a furnace, and apparently somebody's living in the furnace. Oh, that's a thing. I can do the dumbbells again, but that's okay. I did them a first time. Kim, talk to me.
It's dark.
Oh.
And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand.
Thank you. Go in hand. Do it.
Yes, you might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold tools to use them.
That makes so much sense.
Right. Now let's get to it.
Some areas are inaccessible without...
I like how casually condescending Kim is. Only bad cops? Well, you can clearly see in my bio, if you look here, good cop, bad cop, I got 10. I don't know whether that means I'm a good cop or a bad cop, but it's both. And it's a number. Ooh, I can go in here. Hello. I didn't explore this before. What the hell's this? A production schedule? Filament memory? What the hell does that mean? Rotor blade slipstream logo. Means you're not. It's not. I'm not particularly good or bad at the job. You know, that's fair. I feel like a. It's like, what is a good cop or a bad cop? Really? Do I go this way? This is a door, right? Yeah. But I can go upstairs. See what's up. Do I want to go through the door or the stairs?
As before.
Okay. I actually damaged myself by knocking on things a little too hard. Not enough. Well, unfortunately, my guy's fists are limited. So yeah, maybe somebody's living in the furnace. Hello.
A thick layer of coal dust covers its dark and grimy hair. In the darkness, you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Interesting.
The echo is so prominent, It's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
Damn it.
What are you doing?
Sees you climb halfway. I'm hallucinating. Or maybe it's the entity. The murder? I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
Interesting. Those voices. Maybe it's a malignant entity. No. Hello! Yeah.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then...
Hello?
Okay. Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second
Now we're
floor.
talking.
I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble.
The portraits here, these are your
the sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
in your mind, your stats are characters. They're the ones talking. So this is a perception.
After you, officer.
Give me a second. I have a lead. But yeah, visual calculus has got this conceptualization drama. The art style's cool. I really like it. Inland Empire, which is like your imagination. Physical instrument, endurance. But they can all talk to you. Yeah. Well, maybe not crazy. I mean, everybody has some kind of voice that speaks to you. It's just this one's conceptualized into an individual. And I do like that I can get mad at one of them. Authority, I'm looking at you. I'm not pointing points at you, man. There's a lady on the roof talking down the chimney. Yeah! I feel like that deduction is a safe one. I like how my partner Kim here is absolutely only your own monologue. You don't conceptualize other people's voices? Ooh, hello. We interface. Open this.
The dusty radio computer sleeps on its... The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Ah, gotcha. So it's not a natural thing. I mean, I get it. I get kind of both. Press play.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player. It's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Interesting.
The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Okay. Production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Interesting.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
I'm sorry, planar magnetic driver?
Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology.
Half-Light, come on. I don't need you running away from every situation. Half-Light's my flight or fight instinct.
The static gets louder.
I can see
slowly
images,
filling
I can
up
the
abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling
Oh,
and old,
okay,
cutting
interesting.
into the air.
It grows louder, filling up the hall until a voice speaks out, crackling.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Repeater station.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Why'd you call me Fortress Accident? What are you, a machine or are you alive? What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Interesting. A robot voice. You mean that glowing thing I put inside? All right.
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
This is the police.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
Okay.
I'm afraid we are not doing that. unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I'm really bad at passwords. Can I get a hint?
No.
Well, okay. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do.
Oh, shut up, Half-Life.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up.
Ah, gotcha. Password's way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
What are you, a machine or live?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Well, hello, Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Ah. You're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid. Okay, where are you? How do you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station.
In Sillidan.
It's my
I
job
kind of think
to know
so.
where you are, Fortress accident.
If you think about it, a lot of the regions have a really cool name. And it's like, this is very clearly not Earth.
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones,
Thank you, Shivers.
sits in a room
Yvonne.
filled with
Oh, Yvonne's a good name.
Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Now,
The
please
writing in this
tell
game's
me
so
if
good.
there's anything else I can do, Fortress accident.
Okay, why am I Fortress Accident?
Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to. One moment.
Oh, okay.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games.
Call-in radio games?
That's what the catalog says.
And what's that? Is it an interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Oh, okay. Good day.
Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Okay, we gotta meet a new character. Items? Okay, I no longer have the thing. Doomed commercial area. Here we go. Progress. I think. I'm not even sure. Hi. Whoa, who's this? Full of dice, colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. Candy dispenser has been repurposed and contains thousands of dice. This guy just sits here playing D&D?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on the throne of tools, emerald light shining through her hair. She hand makes novelty dice?
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
Oh, okay.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about
Oh,
the
hell yeah. You must have confused me with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Interesting.
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You
Huh.
need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Interesting.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
What do you ask me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Oh my
As
god.
she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong.
Hell yeah. And I need some dice. Maybe I'm not really sure why I'm here, honestly. No, I was looking for something else. Answers.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games.
Well, that's cool.
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
You know, I never thought if whether people make dice by hands. I mean, I guess they used to. Walls around here are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals. Okay. Who's Lynch behind?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Oh, come on now.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Well, the Daily Ruckus was a murder.
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
I like how I'm shining the flashlight in her face.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Fateful? Okay. And you never took your...
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside.
Oh.
Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people. But I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thank you for the answers.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Damn it! Okay. Where are we anyway? What is this place?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
Yeah. Looks like the ruddy bricks that make up the wall, even though they've been repainted, there's still sign of coal black soot in here.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Creative.
Faces room, ceiling.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
Interesting. Do you know that people call it Doom Commercial Area?
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Sure.
Rats scuttle in the dark rooms under the abandoned blow dryers and dusty mannequins. Cobwebs cover rotors and radio computers alike. So much failure.
Interesting. There's a terrifying taxidermied bear. Found a strange machine. Building's intercom. Yeah.
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right?
You run out of glass.
Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff medias.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Snuff movies?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
I'm not even going to ask about that, Malou. But what's a snuff, Malou?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Okay, that's insane.
What does she mean, to get off on it?
Electrochemistry, calm down.
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Oh.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Okay, they just murder people on the radio and people pay for it. Alright, found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio. They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
Hear the chit-chat.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Okay. Seen so far, they did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism.
Yep.
You know,
that's usually how it
the
goes.
Markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic. and to show up to work on time.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
If you weren't so damn useful, well, showing up is incredibly hard. It's too bad. I would have supported them. Project looked great. You're right. They should have just tried harder. Yeah.
Still, not everyone is going to make it. That's the nature of the game.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
Yep, sounds about right.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
Oh. Whirling in rags?
You could say so. Both
Interesting.
houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
Yes. Pinball.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however.
You think a
My
pinball joint?
advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, florography, trick track, especially pinball.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
What? Does nobody like pinball?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet. Sure, I'm listening. Good.
Okay.
I hope it clarified things a bit.
There's
What
the-
else? I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain what happened to all the companies? Plaisance?
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow?
Isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she exploits her own daughter. Hey, Lo, what's going on, brother? Good to see ya. Curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Hasn't gone bankrupt up. That's why I'm here to investigate.
All right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Isn't doing well either. The waitress just took off, and customers, well, I'm the customer who has trouble paying the bills. Yeah.
And then there is me.
Yeah?
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
Half-Light, calm down. Sit down. This whole fear flight thing's not working out for me. I gotta be courageous. The curse will get you. I have no doubt about it. Because you're competent and dedicated to your craft, the curse doesn't affect people like you. You're the source. Yeah.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
No.
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
I love how this is a consistent success. His fear effect is a success. His failure is me wanting to punch a door down. You that's causing this. I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Yeah.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
It's true.
But
It's true.
I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Why hasn't her business failed?
A gust of cold
Yeah,
air
shivers.
sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
This is still just a theory. I think I know why your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
Because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the doomed commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture.
Okay.
Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
That's fair. Ness, she's carved out for herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
Say I have my methods, unusual methods. How's it different in the heart of the city? It's windy in here, you probably... No.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
No one's really ever safe from failure. No psychic attack will reach you.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
To reveal a piece of metal shining on her index finger. Regular piece? I don't care. I only came to tell you why you haven't failed yet.
It's a mourning ring.
Oh.
I made this when my first company failed.
Oh.
It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
I bet you didn't run this thing. Why are you telling me this?
It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed.
Okay.
And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You made it nice and cozy here. It's coincidence all that safeguards us.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it.
And how?
That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls.
Excuse me?
It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending, or an entirely different world.
Interesting. I like that thought. Dice from tables.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
Okay. I'm leaving. That was enlightening, but did not help me with the murder. Okay. I like how I can precarious world. All red checks fail? Oh, hell no. There's an aspect to the game that I can actually ponder, internalize these tasks, and they give me I'm doing hand gestures. Bonuses. Like this one, Ace is low. I did something to the cop. I get +2 empathy towards Kim, and then Esprit de Corps. I got an extra point in there. Anti-object task force. Because I punched a bunch of stuff and I thought about it, I have a higher pain threshold. And then all physique learning caps raised. This one I'm probably going to forget, though, because it's not handy. All intellectual learning caps raised by 1. Hell no. Confirm. Let us think about the precarious world. It takes 4 hours, though. Point of the game is victory. Absence, defeat, victory, business ventures. But victory is not a healthy... How do you not lose? Okay. I'm not doing... Some kind of superstar? Hobocop? No. Maybe I do precarious world. I mean, I'm going to have a hard time with rolls, but whatever. That's fun. Okay, I got more map stuff. What I did not do is finish that. Yeah, let's go talk to Plaisance. Might as well finish this farce. Yeah, I don't know the color code system on the checks. So that's going to be a difficult thing to discern. I don't need my flashlight. Not now. Not ever! I also have no bullets. Usable bullets, I suppose.
What have you found? And also,
Her
do
name's
buy the
Niha,
books.
and she's a
There may
novelty
be
dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
Or some. She's a businesswoman like you. I have felt her aura. She's not to blame for the curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Before you say anything, ask yourself, is the woman really able to withstand the truth?
The truth, in its unflattering glare, must be gazed upon.
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
I like how... Is this my composure or hers?
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her.
Okay. Jesus. She says there's no curse because there's too many inconsistencies. Okay. The answer's yet. Still. Seriously? Still leads to be followed like a strange radio computer thing. There's another more malignant. It's perhaps my trials. I've crossed paths with it. No, I'm not lying. I'm going to say this. There is no curse. Too many inconsistencies.
Too many inconsistencies? What kind of talk is that?
First, you're one of the inconsistencies.
I am not doing as well as it looks like I am. I only have my Simonese wards to thank for the protection they provide.
As I said, her business has been up and running for a long time now.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse.
Seriously?
I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective. The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in there. Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Rude, but fine.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
Thanks.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here, and there, too. 1,200 meters away, on the urban coast. The dark shape of a church is reflected on the water.
Interesting. Well, I'm done with this quest line. She didn't believe that there's no curse. But I feel like at that point, all she needed is confirmation bias, right? She just wanted to hear somebody say that there is a curse. Alright, Renee. Talk to me.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
Lovely. I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night.
Oh.
Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
Fair.
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
I respect that. You must have seen something on your night's murder. Your booth is right by the yard. Yeah, you're in it. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
Nah, that's respectable.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu.
Guy.
And she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Oh. Hold on, why are you on leave? Wait, so who was working your shift at night?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday.
Oh.
There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Interesting.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Oh. Mostly decorative.
The possibility Someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Okay.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabinier's pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
A decorated Kingsman collecting terror reflect. Yeah? He gets it. Big guy's looking after the small ones. No. See, weakens a man. There's but one man. We need a program. Investor profit. Nothing wrong with terror collecting. It's my side of thing. It's my side thing too. There.
Look, officer. Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
Yes, that's respectful.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. He keeps my...
As René turns from me to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are in there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Interesting. Look at the cross.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle.
Okay, the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below.
Nice. The medals. Did you get them for...
For bravery.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to say. For bravery?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shot themselves.
Okay.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved a princeling? Listen, Renee, I might want to hear the story later, but right now I have more important... Oh, no.
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol.
I have no other leads,
Unrest
come on.
was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frisel thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest.
Okay.
Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
Yes.
He really despises that Drisson fellow.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Yeah. Must have been a bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw.
Jesus.
Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Oh, shit.
It's painful to even think about.
Yeah. Interesting. Actually... Okay, what did you do?
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
You shot a horse.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
Okay.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
So, Dink, that's a fighter. No. I'd give up. Imagine living without a jaw. Never to happen to Johnny Lawjaw. My jaw's tight. Ah, no.
He didn't. I hoisted the prick on my back and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up.
Okay.
Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frisel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that.
Oh,
13
okay.
months later, I received the son for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Yeah. Sounds like you're being modest.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drizant. 2 days later that was.
Jesus.
And that even whilst crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Damn.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Huh. Well, you're just a little bit proud? Quite impressive. I don't want to risk it? Nah. Just a little bit proud, aren't you?
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like René himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Quite impressive, man. Like,
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer.
mm-hmm.
They don't end this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Yeah?
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon.
Poltroon?
Duty is something you will never understand.
Why do you despise
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related. That's it.
Yep.
Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid, only interested in horses, hairstyles, and man-loving. And 782 Royal Carabiniers are dead because of his incompetence.
Yep.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Eversholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
No. My drama is way too low level. You're the angriest man I know, René. I don't deserve her. Okay. Kumo. I guess you're the one. Let's talk. I don't want to talk to this kid.
Fuck does Kuno care?
God damn it. Figure out what's going on with this kid.
What's going on?
Damn it.
Is an ungovernable youth on your crime scene, throwing around incendiary language, trying to push your buttons.
I was just seeing all kinds of things throwing stones here. Want to help RCM bust a murder?
Fuck no! What are you? Fucking mentally handicapped?
Why not?
They've almost made you a snitch now.
Ease off, see? Kuno always takes the bullet over the hammer.
Okay. Damn it!
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Clothes were in the trash container. How'd they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Investigation. Somebody may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing.
Sure.
Your size, good price. 500 real.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Wait, you must have seen them lying around. Wait. Oh, tampering with... I already have pants. Entertain me.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Pants scientists were saved.
Believe it, you need this shit.
Okay. Where'd you get these?
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
Damn it. You don't know anything about tampering, and I already have pants. I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that you took away. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
That's fair. That's fair. No, Kuno, you don't know anything about it.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
There's also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Is that adequate depiction of South Samaritan? No. This quaint, better not take out of the historical context mug. Actually talk... Yes, does this have anything to do with it?
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
Seriously?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. I'm cleaning some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Sure.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique, too.
Thanks.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Even meaner than before.
Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it?
There can two... Oh, wow. You know how it got
Probably
up there?
climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay.
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. You're testing Kuno.
Get lost.
Okay, I'm
Kuno
off.
doesn't...
That guy's obnoxious. Who put them? Who else has unauthorized access to the trash? Find this person, you'll know who tampered with the scene. Oh, this might be a longer one. Shit. Okay. Find booze and drink it. The jam mystery. There's more drivers, though. This one's tough. I gotta find somebody. I know, right? This kid's ridiculous. See, that lady, I suspect, has a bunch of information, but I can't access her. Like, I can't get into the room. Where would the rest of the drivers be? There's 3 of them. You! There's 4. Talk to me. You sell drugs, don't you?
Looking for something?
What's that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Excuse me?
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Your accent has changed.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Okay.
Not sheep, ostriches.
Okay. Mix up metaphors. I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy. So you're just a racist. Makes sense, to be honest. Yeah.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved.
Of
even
course.
if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So,
That's ridiculous.
naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
No.
If this guy's all the Occidentals have, well, let's just say he's not exactly ripped.
Okay. See, that doesn't sound like it's sarcasm. Sure.
Oh?
Don't want to hear more of the lecture. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, Runt.
Runt, huh? I don't know who else there is. This guy.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
I'm not trying to...
Wrong. You did the right thing.
Damn right.
The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work.
No, actually. Let's talk about, what is a strike?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Huh?
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
Yes.
No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Okay, I'm leaving. This guy's got nothing. Man, somebody's got to have something. Is there a way I can sneak up, perhaps? Be like a back door? I can sell my bottles.
The tear machine your bottles clunk. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more.
No. Pharmaceuticals?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Saint Baptiste?
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Nice. Who's Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
I'm leaving.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely.
Half-Light, you're a little late.
You should tell people to fuck off more often.
Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit.
And I healed myself.
The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Yeah! You know what's not a flamethrower? My chances of solving this mystery. Let us go to the house and start investigating. I'm going door to door. This is a point of desperation, and I will accept it. Maybe somebody found my badge. There's a chance for that. Hey, old lady. How you doing? Sea below looks cold and winter gray. It's always a good feeling. Gazing upon the cold, dark waters of the beach.
Give me a moment.
I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
About an residents on vacation. Their mailbox is overflowing.
People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
Valid. Who lives in apartment 10?
No one lives there. It's been empty for months.
But I've heard someone walking inside.
Impossible. I would know if someone had moved in there.
Interesting.
Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Breaking into a house like it's a public space. You're a policeman. Be good and take a look, will you?
Absolutely.
Great.
That sounds like a
Young
lead.
People. They're worse than rats. You know, always littering the hallways with trinkets and empty beer cans.
Okay. Who lives behind the padlock door?
Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
Excuse me?
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study.
Okay.
Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
Okay. The star antlers?
The symbol of what and how?
You know, like the World Revolution? You know, the ones who support the working class against the capital. It's an ideology. For loons. Attributing demise, noble state. Like in the...
Never heard of it.
Oh. Fair enough. Okay. You tell me about Cindy.
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
Oh, come on. Don't be rude. All right, I'm out of
She
here.
mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into...
All right, we're investigating apartment 10. We're doing cop shit. Is this apartment 10?
You hear someone walking around inside. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Who is this?
Do I have to open the door?
Heels. The other side walks to the door. Her tone is now a defensive edge.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
I mean, that's fair.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Yeah, we do.
Later then, entering this door seems a physical challenge.
Excuse me? Of course not.
Scare them. Suspected of some big crime.
If I suspect there's been a break-in. Cooking morphine in there?
Oh, come on.
That was smart.
See? Alright, I'm gonna rob you of everything you have. Who the hell are you? Thank you for the shoes. +1 to indirect modes of taxation. What does that mean? Ridiculous. You can hear it swarming with bugs. Ugh. This pack of medicine seeps out. You should take it. Yeah, I should take it. +3 morale? I don't even have 3 morale. Here.
Satisfied? My
A
name
real
is
estate agent.
Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
Oh, okay.
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least.
I can count those because of my toes.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too?
Wow. You don't need your ID. You just need to ask you some questions.
Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour.
Okay. What are you doing here?
I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Yeah. I fuck shit up too.
Sounds like you've spent too much time undercover in some rock band.
Who lived here?
It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
Huh.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall.
Interesting.
So preppy. She's probably on some low-grade performance enhancers, like Preptide or Pericanine.
All right, electrochemistry.
A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
Huh. Couldn't be that much money. Apartment looks pretty shabby. My money has also disappeared, I think.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it.
Okay.
These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
Absolutely not.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards.
So wait, what happened to that wall?
Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it.
Fair.
Both apartments are now unrentable. Both.
Why don't you just make it a bigger apartment? See, if you got a hole in the wall, I just see another kind of door. Okay, let's report our findings. Hi.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find a couch or culture purple.
I see.
Oh.
I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
There'll be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Lax women, sexual deviants, that's who will come. Think of buying. Just needs a slow change. Imperceptibly slow. Unless we start killing real estate agents. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Yes. Well. I hope they're good people.
Okay. Good day. I mean, I got a point. Let's put a point in something. I am not sure what level I should raise. Physical instruments, doing good. I haven't needed pain threshold. He's been doing good, though. Yeah, let's increase our shot. Once I do finally find my freaking gun, I suspect I'm gonna be able to use it. Nope, not going in there. Marx's house? Nope. Although in this game it's not actually called. Everything's fine. You have a house and people will live in it. Enough said. I hope nice people work there. I hope anyone lives there. All right. Whoops. Clicked off my screen. There we go. Fixed. I will lush inner dialogue. It's true. I'm going to tell them what is going on in my head at all times. I don't understand. Why is there a plus mark here? Does that mean I can raise the level? No. Hi.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. No one answers.
We should return in the evening.
Oh, right. That's the place I'm supposed to go. 2,100 hours. I got a whole day and nowhere to go. This is ridiculous. I'm going to get reprimanded by Kim. All right, stop. Maybe he can give me a pointer as to where to go.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know? You mean like a brief?
No.
There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about during that time.
Mega
the victim
cool.
had...
I've heard
okay,
enough.
then. Was there anything else you wanted? Good.
Damn, I was hoping for a direction. Seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to wait, cramp my style? Nothing, just
you
an
have
observation.
a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
Yes, but containers contain things. Shiny things.
Yes.
They're interesting.
That's racist. Okay, then. You kidding me? Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I did find some shoes. That increases my indirect modes of taxation. Alright, let's go talk to the Skull Lady. I'm convinced she has my gun. And I need that gun. To use frivolously. I am convinced the more I can, consistently mention the fact that I lost my gun, the more problems I'm going to have. Yeah, I feel like this is a way up. It should be. Alright, Miss Skull, talk to me.
Hello again, officers.
The lieutenant is hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present here. The woman on the...
That is on her.
Okay.
Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her.
What's a song?
It's where they grow whores like her. And they're whoremen.
Okay.
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to I ain't no snitch.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us.
I've seen all this before.
Earth to make...
Fine. Let's go in her house. She sleeps in here. That's great. What do I do about coal? I want coal. I need to be warm. There is nothing here. Okay. Locked. Okay, interesting. Not finding much in the way of keys. Or the ability to steal things. Let's see. Nope, let's go up here. There's gotta be a way to go. That door is not interactable, though. Wait, I think I saw something. Perhaps I'm wrong. But this looks like it may lead somewhere if I click on it. No, I'm wrong.
Yes?
No, stop that. Fine, I'm leaving. There's gotta be another lead. Somewhere. God, I gotta find a badge. I think Kim's gonna just straight up quit if I keep looking at that wall. Nothing here. This is a way in. There's nothing here. Can't go back through there. Damn, okay. I feel like I pissed away half the day. I mean, I guess I did get one big interview with the large man. I call him that because I don't actually remember his name. Trash can, there's that. Something, anything. What? Control? You don't say nothing. Who else do I have to talk to? Okay, find Moral, Titus Hari, track down Badge, track down Gun. That's gonna be helpful. And why does he know where it is? The big guy. I mean, I guess I gotta commit to something. Since I don't have a lead, I can't talk to the drivers. Let's talk about kicking somebody's door down. With no direction, we have to find it. Great. They have a phone. They can make a call.
The already familiar code. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle memory dial a random number.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993.
Interesting.
Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental.
What?
Rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lammy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lammy.
Oh. I meant, what is this place to me? Do you know me?
No. Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe. I don't even know my own name.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
On the corner of Voyager
Interesting.
and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Not valuable to my dime. You know, in theory, maybe if I push the container. If you don't know what to do, cause destruction, I suppose.
You're back before the cargo container.
Do it.
Its drawer has, and as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
But I can succeed, damn it. It's a roll. What happens if you succeed? I'll be back to that door by tomorrow. I will make it open. Okay, let's hear this guy out. Not taking handouts. Alright, big guy. Hi.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Excuse me? Met Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see.
Interesting.
I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
Yes. We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the... Oh, yeah. Said circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
Excuse me?
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
What happened to the previous
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
Interesting. Company in previous negotiations. Why would you...
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
Damn. Called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
It's hard to say if he really lost his temper, or if this is another one of his tricks. This man almost never angers visibly.
Interesting. Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Interesting.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock.
Where's
Tell
your
her
brother's
how
picture?
overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
This is weird. Aren't you going to ask how I got in?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window. Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
I understand. I'm a terraforming death machine.
Don't worry, Harry. Between you and me, I'm not a huge fan of his race thing. But the Union did not get where we are today by frowning on eccentricity. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Oh.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Something special about it.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Rhetoric! Come on. All right.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
And just like that, it's happening. The roller coaster is moving. Too late to take it back now.
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it.
Depending on who the
Anything else
weasel
we
is,
should
I might not
discuss?
do it. Yeah.
See you soon, Debardeur.
Evart. Where is his brother's picture? Whatever. The track to this place is kind of nice. I like the percussions. Although, keep in mind, even though I'm in streamer mode, some of the songs are still flagging on the copyright, which is bummer. The basement? Oh. Well, that's a door I couldn't get into before. Yeah. But, I mean, I feel like there's a couple of things. I was looking into the Twitch integration, and it looks like that's a dead app. Like, it won't work for anybody, which I think is a big bummer. I thought that would have been pretty cool. But that's okay. We'll keep an eye out for other opportunities. All right, I'm going to talk this door open. Rhetoric, you convinced me. Kim, I'm not crazy.
Container.
Okay, fine. I'll come back. Look, Kim. I know that I'm strong-arming probably an innocent guy, but or maybe an old man, or really anybody. I don't think the cops should do that, but here we are. But I'm not gonna take guff from you. But let's be fair, I do need my gun. Alright, manana. Talk to me, brother.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Key to a door?
Key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I got you. You don't know anything.
No, that's not what I mean.
That key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Nah. The weasel, it didn't sound like a local polar weezer. Wait, what? Open a door for myself. I'm opening it for all the working men. No. I'm really not doing this for political
so
reasons.
the none of the above type, are you? I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Okay.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Well, yeah. Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Okay.
Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you. We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
I guess you're right.
He's probably in his container at the harbor. So head right on in there.
Are you a communist? Got the picture. Let me ask
Sure
something
thing.
else. Okay, we're leaving.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
Yeah. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Keep saying none of the above political stuff, isn't it?
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
What? No more talk. Sign me in for the passport. No, I'm fiery for this watercolor. I'm too fiery. No, first, what's this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
What? How do you bring about these?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed.
Shut up, electrochemistry.
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability.
Okay.
Real, lasting change can only come about gradually. Increment by increment.
Okay. Things are wrong now. Yes.
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe, partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Incredible. It's kind of terrible. Sounds incredible. Alonzi, sure, let's go there.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Then let's get there eventually.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Interesting. Heartache is powerful, but narcosis is subtle. I'm gonna be killing my half-light. No, my conscience. All right, let's open the door. I'll close it. If this seems to be like some innocent old guy. Or if it's Gart. He's a whistleblower. Nope, it's in the back door. I remember this. I've seen it with my eyes. All right, Kim. We gotta have a chat. We gotta do some dirty things in order to get a lead. And we spent most of the day without a lead. And we need multiple leads. We got one potential witness. Potential. All right.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some. The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw.
Leather upholstery?
You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
I'm gonna knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes.
I guess no one is in?
Yeah. What's your opinion of the task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself.
Okay.
Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
Huh. So you don't mind if I unlock the door?
I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work.
Yes.
But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it. On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrart we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
It's also an option?
Yes. Presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
The door is right here.
I'm gonna open it.
You try to be
This guy's too
silent
well
as you can.
informed.
It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there. There's nothing else to do than to leave and tell Evrart. No conceivable reason for you to intrude on the premises. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle.
I mean, there's no reason to go inside. That has nothing but bad news inside of it. No. That's gonna get me into trouble. Like actual, not be on the police force trouble. Alright, Evrart. You big bastard. That was a long walk just to unlock a door. That might have been a reason why I would have gone in, just on principle, just to do something else in there. I got 3 drivers. But sure, why not? You know, kind of a problem that I'm incriminating myself. Because that might actually injure my reputation here. How do I get up here? Okay, let's try to woo the cargo container again. It's almost 15 o'clock. What am I gonna do? All right, Redrick.
You're back before the cargo container.
Fine. I wonder how many people actually save scum this game. I mean, I think the way it's shaped kind of prevents it. Just, you know, because even your bad decisions seem to be making interesting choices. Although I feel like a few places I could have done better. Criming all over the place. Damn right. I did unlock the door, though.
Mr.
I did.
Dubois,
What was neat?
A pleasure as always. You don't
Discuss
have to
the murder
sit.
now.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
I was ready to go inside, so I
You're
didn't.
right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time
You're gonna have
for
to
men
go down
like
and
me
go
and
through
you
that
to
door
figure
now.
out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry. This is gonna be good.
I don't like this guy. I've heard about the connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you say
By
about
now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
Okay.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Okay.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
Okay.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on. You have an elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Okay.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Go on.
About my fun container, it's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise.
Interesting.
But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
You keep
An
ignoring
entire
Kim.
neighborhood of killers.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Interesting. There's a bullet.
So they shot him?
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard. What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
All right. How do you know that?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company, after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
Valid. Mention the lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Interesting.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic
I think Elizabeth
movement.
might be in on it.
Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Separate one from the herd.
Exactly. So let me ask you this. Which one of the Hardy Boys is your least favorite?
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet smell from a city block away, and he's always having noisy stomach troubles. Horrible, revolting guy.
Interesting. Someone, and just quietly.
You would die, Harry. You would die, and in the process start a bloody and completely unnecessary war between the Debarders Union and the Citizens Militia.
Yeah?
Angus, his ever-growling stomach, and his smelly feet are all part of the Union. You have as much right to arrest him as I have to arrest your partner here. Actually, less, because this is my hometown, my territory, and my backyard. You are a guest here, Harry. Please remember that. Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim, and there's no need for that. We are friends. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Interesting.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he
now
has
you
to
give me a success? Authority?
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
I don't want. Why are you giving this to
I'm
me?
not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real. Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else? Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And, of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
He's been hurt too much in the past.
Really?
By men who aren't social democrats.
I'm about to hurt him more. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler, a grind. No. What's that supposed to mean? Another corrupt scheme, isn't it? Left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it?
No.
Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Hell no. What do you think?
Depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
Yeah?
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Roller skating, not drugs, Harry. You like this.
Okay.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie. On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
I'm not going to do that.
Perfectly
There's a
acceptable.
limit.
No one's gonna force you into anything, but I don't know about that gun of yours. You see, I'm a vengeful man, Harry. Part of how I got where I am is that, well, I can be quite nasty sometimes. But the good news is, the moment you change your mind and want to look into this matter, just tell me, and we'll be buddies again.
The lieutenant's eyes meet yours, and he shrugs. Okay, fine.
What? Kim, you're killing me. Right again. Okay. I can get another level, though. Man, this is rough. I am going to go into that house, though. I got to find out. It's 15 o'clock. I got time. It's raining. That's rough. It's going to rain every day. My gun's in this case. He's had it this whole time. I will say, one, it's not a downside. It's a rough side, though. It's a, this does undergo video game logic. Like, you know, you can know the actual reasoning, but
you're back.
You have to convince the game that you know, you're at the right stages. You got the right information, if you will. So we'll see. I think I bet the basement house that I opened up is going to be... Because, yeah, why wouldn't I unlock it and then go back and then lock it again? I didn't give the key back. Oh, whoa, hold up, turn around. There's stuff. No, Kim, don't.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Interesting.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Yeah.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Now we're talking.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
Okay.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Okay.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist samurai
Rolled a
monk,
9.
focusing through not focusing.
Of course. Go completely out of focus. All the shapes melt into each other. Can I actually focus through
You're a
not
police
focusing?
officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
Completely.
Is that what you're doing with those photos over there?
Yes.
Right. This is probably not relevant to our case. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
You're trying hard, but the data here is
I only get 2
unbelievably
chances.
dry. Something about containers. The drawer slides.
Oh, that's so frustrating. I'll have to come back for that, though. It could have been something I couldn't focus? Volition, buddy. I have no points in you. Okay, well, there's your problem. It's okay, I'm not the bookie type. I'm more of a get into the crime scene and stuff and stuff and stuff. Yeah, actually, hold up.
Right to work! When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
Interesting.
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs
There we go.
underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you?
Suspicion drips from every syllable. Dean Part. You look real familiar for a second there.
Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Already. Hold up, I got a phone call. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. That was a work-related call. Alright, already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A monstrous shadow high above the fire traps of the domain. The 881 motorway running over this district of Jamrock.
I have
Concrete
returned!
pillars rise up from the midst of the dilapidated wooden houses. On the horizon, barely visible, the hazy machinery of the harbor.
Shudder and breathe on your hands. Yeah.
Life in the domain is even worse off.
I love the
than
shivers.
Martinez.
This guy's awesome.
The cold air is stiff from the fumes of the motor carriages and lorries roaring overhead. Below, broken down, battered people mill on the dusty streets with no purpose. Yet amongst them, there is no sight of this man. Nowhere.
Exactly. He's not from there. Sweet. I know bars. Been thrown out several. So you seem familiar. Nah.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Might have been there. Don't really remember things well. Nah. Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. What's it to you? No. Don't think we've met before. We're all workers, right?
A monstrous shadow, high life in the below.
Okay.
Yeah? What makes you say that?
No one there knows you? I don't know what makes me say it. It's a gut feeling.
They know me. That's bullshit.
Okay, fine. Did I get XP for that? Whoa, hold up. I can get into a lorry?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Interesting.
This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look at
the windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor,
This guy
strength,
over here.
and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays.
What about the back
The
seat?
back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Oh, come on. Is there a tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Of course.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over. He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit.
Yeah.
Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorryman.
Yeah, it is. Let's extort him for information.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Just stand some
What?
drugs.
They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Smell of booze and cigarettes. What's different about narcotics?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
They make algou. I was told they do. Oh, come on. So you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez? So I agree it's our responsibility. No.
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are the... Then why are you still hanging around here for? Most other commoners have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah. I did see with the trailer doors open on the way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some Kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Huh. Bad for him,
It's
I
a
guess.
fucking travesty is what it is.
Really? If it's not you, then who?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang.
Seriously?
That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Huh.
His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Yeah, let's hear what he has to say.
Guess so.
Okay. This is get sidetracked to the game. Alright, Sealang. Talk to me.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
We're looking for a lorry driver. He's transferred drugs out of the harbor.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't
Give
know
me
anything
all
about
the
that.
drugs. Hell yeah. I've been trying to tame my electrochemistry. He's been poking up at bad times, trying to make me do a bunch of coke. Crunchy drugs. Chomp them down. How you doing, Tree Mosher? Good to see ya. But you are a lorry man. I felt bad yesterday taking off as soon as you came in. I am probably going to get close to the end for this evening, but it's just getting a little bit late and I have to get up early. You know how it is. Yeah. Oh, did you? Gotcha. Okay.
Who said that?
I was worried about that. I always feel bad when somebody comes in.
Racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
I mean, yeah.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me? Yeah.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Okay.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
The drug crowd.
There's more here. He's afraid of this crowd, whoever they are, more than he is of the racist lorry man.
Who the fuck is transporting the drugs here? Selling his stuff. If you don't know, then I'll tell your employer who's been selling his stuff.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
If you want to get us into this mess, say, help us out. No one will know it's you. Your guy look like... You know, you got me in a bad spot. Basically, every single piece of my clothing has been picked up from random places, namely garbage cans. I think I may have bought the hat. We're buddies, Sealang. Help us out. No one will know it's you.
It's a she, okay? The
Interesting.
Other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Oh, no, that's not bad. Don't be sorry.
Could
I guess
this
a hobo.
child be connected to the Hardy
I may be a cop, but I don't think I'm being paid. I mean, the other cop guys make fun of me for losing my badge. Rightfully so, but still. Interesting. Lady driver, old woman back there. Dazed out, strange.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you. I
See?
don't know. I'm not local.
I mean, that's
I
fair.
don't know anything about that.
It's definitely not real. A hobo than a yo-yo?
All right.
I mean, yeah.
I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I'm leaving. Finally, we gotta leave. It's 16 o'clock. And we found something. It's not this guy. It can't be. I'd be heartbroken. He's somebody who's got too much to lose. Family and all that. Alright, lady, let's talk. We're gonna have a little chat, and then we're gonna go to that basement that I unlocked, and maybe lock it again.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
Alright, are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
Yeah. As told of a lady driver, you're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
Yeah, that's fair. So you're not the driver everyone's terrified
I'm
of?
only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Why are you scary to people who used to know you? Long haul, I was told of. Then who is this?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
You said long haul, that's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just...
Huh.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary.
Hell yeah.
Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
Why are you so scary to people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. Oh, Sim.
Who's the woman? The woman driver, I mean. If it's not her... Who is driving drugs? I need to find them. Yeah, let's talk to the poet. He's got to know something. You. You've been the most upfront of all of them.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man.
One of the drivers is a woman,
What's on
but I
your
don't really
mind?
think she's here. Do you know the lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Hey, buddy. What is it? I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved in drug business.
I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Oh, come on. I asked you who's conducting the new drug trade. You said I didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
Yeah? Who's this person?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
Okay. I know, right? Except this guy. He's very clearly a lorry driver. He's a cool guy, too. He's a poet. He's very upfront. What does she look
A
like?
youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed.
Interesting.
It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
He kind of does. I think these are tattoos on his chest. Pretty sure. Who's she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Okay, when she moved.
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person, I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it?
Yeah.
All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it.
Interesting.
I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Evas really is. She's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I mean, that's fair. And I think I know who he's talking about. Life's just a go. No. It's not switch. It's just a few questions. I was told everybody's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life.
No.
But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Understandable.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
Interesting.
The pain it was causing her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart.
Yeah.
And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
I mean, that's fair.
Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
I do.
It's right here. The answer is right here. You just need to ask him. Come on, do it.
In my shoes. I need this for another investigation, too. It's important. I can't blow it.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
That's fair.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy.
Fair. Fine. I'll drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend.
Nah. I like this guy too much.
Makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
No. Fine. I'm gonna go look in that apartment. It's the skull lady. This is the second thing I've blamed her for. Does she have multicolored hair? Interesting. I gotta take a look at that. Give me a moment. Blue hair specifically. The artist? It's got red paint. Oh, she's wearing a hat. Crap. Have I met anybody with blue hair? No, stop that. Alright, let's go into that apartment. It's gonna be a nice old man. I'm gonna have to unlock it or lock his door back up. Whoops. Who is it? Hidden World of Walking Sticks. Warmth of the Red Sun flag. No! It's them! I've done a bad thing. It's a nice shirt. I will steal their shirt, though. It's the cryptozoologist guy, folks.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols.
Interesting.
A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others. A little ring. Though
Whoa,
cheerful,
hold up.
the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
Interesting.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here.
Interesting.
The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier.
Interesting.
Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Absolutely. Think it's the same person?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way.
Really?
It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Disinfectant. Smells like chemicals. I mean, sure. I'll take their magnesium. Guests are staying over? Yeah, I think this is a, the cryptozoologist, because they got the practices and principles of walking sticks. And maybe like Bigfoot and such. Interesting. What does my current shirt do? Oh yeah, I need physical instruments. It's the only thing I got going for me, really.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places.
No, I can't. It's my duty as a cop.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
The Jamrock Shuffle? Oh. Interesting. I didn't realize I could pursue that. Alright, but it is getting late, and I do gotta head off to bed. I thank you all for being here. This is a game is freaking awesome. I'm kind of excited to go into it. I gotta get to 21 o'clock, though. Don't let me forget that the next time. But with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We're going to be playing a little bit of Elden Ring. But, yeah, I got a lot of thoughts into this one. Hey, I hope you take care, too. It's good to see you, Baron. Thanks for coming back. D-Gen, I hope you have a good night, man. But, yeah, take it easy. And tell me how you feel about the game. I think, I mean, I'm enjoying this, but I have a laser pointer in stories like this, so. But, yeah, take it easy, guys. Have a good night.